is a noble experiment. It's a country which started, going back to India's freedom movement. It was a mass movement. People from every part of India, north, south, east, west, every religion participated. So, it was a reason India became a democracy after independence was because of its mass freedom movement. Everybody participated. There's a song, maybe hum in the Bollywood song. Tat na hoda, taj na hoda, tata lekin aaj na hoda. जिसमें सबसे अधिकार ना पाए वो सच्चा स्वराज ना होगा. That was a song from back there. There will be no crown, there will be no throne. And we had them yesterday, but tomorrow everybody will have rights. They're going to have it. So see, that kind of mindset was there. So India is a novel experiment. The diversity of India is mind-numbing. It's people from Kerala, I talk about in more terms now. We have spirited Punjabis, we have cerebral Madrasis. I use the word Madrasis in more generic fashion. Cerebral Madrasis. We have literary Bengalis. We have business wala Gujaratis. We have this khichdi, which has everything you need. And it is a messy, bottoms-up democracy. Everybody has rights. India was the only country in the world where everybody got rights from the day one. If you go back to the British democracy, only the landowners had rights. Only the landowner had rights. In America, the women didn't have rights till the World War I. And the blacks didn't have rights coming into 50s, 60s. So India is the only democracy where everybody had a right from the day one. The massive problem, lots of poverty. At the time of independence, there was less than 10% literacy in India. 10% of people were literate at the time of independence. And 90 to 95% of people were below poverty line. So, it was a daunting problem, and here we are. We have processed all these problems in a very free, democratic fashion. By and large, very peacefully, by and large, And we are emerging now on this other end, as confident people. Literacy is 85%, 90% now in India right now, right? And poverty, numbers have been brought down. It depends on the definition of poverty. So there are two experiments taking place in the world at the same time. They started around the same time, India and China. India chose to be a democracy, bottoms up, free, constitutional. China became communist, top down, tidy, disciplined. So these two are the other methods of built, and this is the old race, where the hair and tortoise are competing. China has raced ahead. The discipline, party, control, has done wonders. But what's happened to Tibetans, what's happened to Rihas, what's happened to Mongols, they've been suppressed. In India, we are moving at a slower pace. But my sense is, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time that we will overtake them. You can raise the head. China is not it's a very brittle society. Lots of tensions built in. You can suppress, compress things before they explode, right? So that's what's eventually will happen in China. So I think of India as a noble experiment, and the thing which was missing and that we finally have is the freedom, economic freedom. Letting people do. what they need to do to achieve their full potential. And for a variety of reasons, our founding fathers believed that they could do wonders with planning, by controlling resources. There was a sense that for mass upliftment, the government has to do it. My sense is no, the mass upliftment will happen from bottoms up. The entrepreneurs in the villages, the second tier, third tier cities will solve the local problems. We ought to have an environment we are encouraging, enabling the local entrepreneurship. So KREST is a part of that dream. This needs to be a prototype and show how it ought to be done. How do we have an impact in our catchment, maybe 100 miles, 200 miles here. So once we start to prove this model, this needs to replicate all over India. The local empowerment, local entrepreneurship. India of today, the Indians of today are different. We are confident, they are very idealistic. So that's one more point I want to make. There is this India that lives in the metros, is anglicized, is modern, is up to speed on everything. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The real India in the villages, in the second, third, fourth tier cities, and for a variety of reasons, the people in metros, people in the government have taken care of themselves. And they have, let me use the word, benign neglect of this other India. I had debates in Delhi with people, the people in power, and their mindset was, we need to keep that population sort of where it is here. If we raise their aspirations, we raise their expectations, we won't be able to meet them. And there will be upheaval, there will be political turmoil. So there was almost a planned thinking that let these people stay poor, let them where they are, because we cannot raise their hopes, we cannot. And I used to say, this is nonsense. That's majority of our people. A small minority is taking care of itself and leaving the whole nation behind. But I think that is behind us. There is a new mindset. You cannot have modern India if the bulk of Indians are not prosperous, participating in the prosperity and this. So it's on the move. India is on the move, and I feel very, very good that I'm a small part of it, and Raju has done a wonderful job here, and let's see if we can show the way to the rest of India.